What up, world? Shout out to you guys in TV land. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. Yes, also, follow us at the show RI on Instagram. Follow us on Apple Music, Spotify, and Stitcher. This is Rhode Island's podcast where we talk about everything under the sun. Movies, sports, food, etc., etc. And without further ado, my name is Jared.
I'm Tony.
I'm Jordan.
Thomas.
Kiani.
Your boy Pig.
Shout out to your boy Iceberg and my boy the BB Dub Slave behind the camera, and salute to our young boy Elon. This is the show.
Bright lights, my city got a gleam on it. So first before you rock, you gotta lean on it. You might see a dealer, a scrapper, a shooter, a rapper, preacher, or actor.
Boys.
That is it.
That's it. How you feeling, fellas?
Alright.
I'm good.
I gotta address the monkey in the room before we start. Why the fuck are you wearing a Christmas sweater, bro?
Comfortable.
I'm just saying, where was that sweater?
That's it. That's all there is.
The Christmas episode. Christmas episode.
That's it.
All I'm saying is better be broken down.
I got your sweater on the way, by the way. Got your name on it.
Do you?
I
You've
do.
been saying that for months.
Yo, Amazon got that shit coming from China, bro. I don't know what to do, bro. I don't know.
Get that from DHgate?
Yeah, man. Like, what the fuck? It was big and tall, too, so I thought it would have been coming in quicker, but...
Sweater with your name on it.
Yeah, because he always brings it up because after I slammed him when he played for the Lions, I tore his sweater. So he says I owe a new sweater.
What sweater was it?
I don't know. I thought it was a Gap sweater.
No, it came on.
Oh, you just bought him a new sweater?
Let's get him a new sweater.
Well, he deserved it.
My shit.
Yeah.
You think I was going to catch you, though?
Like,
You wasn't.
But I caught you.
Because of my hood.
Like, you got you before I did. I was gonna spin your shit.
You wasn't going to catch me.
What? Are you crazy? I'm
I was
faster than you, Thomas.
beelining it to the end.
Thomas, I'm faster than you.
Okay.
You know, no one returns my quarterback's interceptions. I'm just saying.
That's fucked up.
You get caught.
He gave that
You know what I'm saying?
trying to keep arguing.
But yo, so fellas, I'm going to switch it up just a tiny bit. But this week on Sunday is Championship Sunday. You know what I'm saying? We got the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Cincinnati Bengals. Philadelphia Eagles versus San Francisco 49ers. Those are going to be some two big games. You know what I'm saying? Both have real good teams, right? Guys, who do you guys have winning coming out of the AFC? And who you guys have winning coming out of the NFC? And eventually going to the Super Bowl and winning it?
I got Kansas City Eagles.
What you got, cuz?
I don't know. Pat might be hurt. I think I'm still going Kansas City.
Of course. He bring up the bets.
No, he said
Patrick Mahomes, bro.
Bro, I'm sorry.
He got a weird ankle.
They gonna hate on my Bengals. It's all right. Go ahead. You can go.
Nah, yeah, the Bengals are nice, but it's Pat Mahomes.
No, yeah. Pat Mahomes had 3 times to beat him healthy.
He's so biased on this.
Listen. Once it happens 3 times, it's no longer a coincidence or luck. You can't. They say none of that.
Oh, we didn't say that. We said our picks. All right, guy.
I'm just saying. Y'all been hating on my Bengals all year. Every time I bring up, say something about Bengals or Joe Burrow, I get side looks. I'm just saying.
Joe Burrow.
It's Joey B. Joe Shiesty.
P, what you think?
Joe Bird. Alright.
What you think, P?
I don't even care. I really don't. Like, 4 good teams. May the best team win, man.
Johnny, so who do you got the Bengals facing in the Super Bowl?
I got the 49ers.
Wrong-o.
Bengals 49ers?
And Brock Purdy, I believe.
Yeah, that's a good
I can't
question.
say that seriously, but it's more like I really like their defense.
Yeah.
But
That's a
I
classic
think the
Super
Eagles-
Bowl rematch
I think-
right there.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
But the only reason I would hope, I mean, I would be cool with the Eagles. My cousin was an Eagles fan, so it'd be like, yeah, you know, it'd be cool to have that, you know.
Yeah.
It sucks he's not here to, you know, so we could watch together, but it is what it is. If that happens, but I'm with it.
You know what I'm saying? I feel you, bro. What about you, Thomas?
I had the same picks as Jordan. Philly, Kansas.
Philly, Kansas City?
I feel like it's going to both come down to the wire. I feel like it. I do.
Yeah.
There's a lot of money on these games.
Big games, bro.
Well, that Bengals and Kansas City game, that the line keeps swinging both sides.
Mm-hmm.
Because they worried about Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, cause
If Patrick
injury.
Mahomes is hurt, it's a different game. If he's not,
hurt, if he's healthy, Bengals still beat them earlier this season with a healthy Patrick Mahomes.
playoff Pat though.
Yeah, they said that last year in the AFC Championship game. Who represented
Last year's last year.
But what I'm saying is
this
3
year.
times in what? In 14 months? It was 12 months. I'm sorry. Within a year, you beat them 3 times. And then you had, this would be 4 times in 14 months.
Well, before you go too deep, can I give mine real quick?
Go ahead.
I got the Bengals and the Eagles, and I got the Eagles winning. I'm staying with Philly.
Oh, yeah, I knew that.
Staying with Philly.
Well, we could get more when the Super Bowl matchup comes about. We'll get more into because whatever matchup there is, we can talk about that too.
No, facts. I just like there's a lot of youth on these teams right here. There's a lot of speed, you know what I'm saying? A lot of good defenses from all 4 of them teams. It's gonna be a real good, you know what I'm saying?
I think I heard something. It was like the youngest group of like quarterbacks.
Yeah.
In the final.
I know they're all in like their first or second or third year.
And they all like got to 28, some shit like that.
It's like 25.3 or something like that. I think that's more represented in the NFC side because I think Pat Mahomes and Joe are both 26. Joe just turned 26 like a couple weeks ago.
Shit. We can talk about the quarterbacks and shit, but which defense you guys think stands out the most out of them 4 teams?
Out of the 4 teams?
Yeah. San Francisco got the strongest defense.
San Francisco, but that line for the Eagles.
Them 2 middle linebackers for San Francisco is dirty.
I think they all got there like 8 sacks apiece. Off not more. That's just crazy. Eagles defense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
San Fran got strong ass defense too. So.
Yeah.
I think you look at it like this: the NFC has got the 2 better defenses. Even though I love my Bengals and their defense, but the AFC has the 2 better quarterbacks, in my opinion.
It comes down to the O-line. Which O-line that each team is gonna fail first.
Well, the Eagles probably have the best. Not probably. They have the best offensive line currently in the playoffs.
Shit, that's a lot of pressure for that O-line in these games.
Each team is gonna be which O-line that fucks up.
But a lot of these quarterbacks they're young enough and they're fast enough to get outside and make something happen outside the pocket, though. I believe.
Don't go there. Make sure you word that right.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
This guy
He's gonna get mad.
starts solidifying quarterbacks as
And their timing routes to the shit.
timing routes and pocket position quarterbacks.
That's not. We're not gonna get into that because you misunderstood everything. And then you didn't want to try to understand when I broke.
You know how you so bugged out because I wasn't even one that misunderstood. It was them over there.
That was
I'm
them,
just
it's
fucking
not-
with you. So what you mean I misunderstood?
No, I'm saying. I say you guys.
Either way, that was a good jab, though. That was a good one.
Perfect timing.
But yo,
Oh, okay.
let's keep this shit this ball rolling though. So fellas,
That was a good one. Perfect time.
you know we grew up watching football, all type of eras. You know what I'm saying? NFL films and all that. So you guys have a great sense of who played in the past and all that. But yo. That's a party foul again. Who you think you could bring back from the past to play in his time and dominate?
Does it have to be like past or like?
No, it could be from whatever. It can be from fucking 10 years ago.
Like nigga retired and shit. Let's get it.
Alright, I'll start then.
I have a funny feeling. I already know what his is.
Can I start?
Go ahead. You go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
I think for this era and the way football is right now, Mike Vick would be perfect.
That's a good one right there.
Yeah.
James Harrison.
James Harrison, like a young James Harrison.
I think he was a problem.
He was a problem. Shit, I think fucking Randy Moss would go in this era.
Oh yeah. Randy Moss would go in on any era though.
So it's a lot there.
Oh, so you want me to change my pick?
No, I think there's a lot of wide receivers that you can name that go. Like you got your Randy Moss, your Jerry Rice.
Oh, shit, you know what's
your
crazy?
T.O.s, I think.
Yo, not to sound dumb, but what's that?
Jerry Rice? You don't think so?
No, I'm trying to.
Shit, what's that? Go ahead.
I'm just trying to understand the question. Exactly. Like if you're saying, like, how are you saying? You're like, are we saying players in their prime?
Yeah.
Then the world, sky's the limit there with the players.
It's different from like saying it for NBA.
Yeah, you can. We're talking about NFL, and we're saying in their prime, anybody. Anybody. Any quarterbacks would break more records now. I think the only thing what would be hard for is running backs, and that's not saying they won't be able to shine, but I think as far as the skill sets, your only position, and because it's still hard, it would be running receiver. You can't. I mean, they're giving more space, so you can pick any receiver you want to go. Quarterbacks can't be touched, so oh my lord, I can imagine what Vic would do. I can imagine what motherfucking Vince Young would do. But I'm not even going that deep though. Like I'm just go guys that was after him, but was bangers. Mm-hmm. Can you imagine them running without being touched?
The Carson Palmer would never got really hurt.
Gosh, it would be scary. I think anybody in their prime can play now.
Which is crazy. They talk about the Tom Brady rule. It was a Carson Palmer rule that got modified after Tom Brady got hurt.
Yeah, it really should be the Joe Theismann rule, to be honest with you, bro.
Well, that was a different, because he didn't go low on him, though. That was different.
Nah, he didn't.
That's why those hits were low hits.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The other one, that was just like a freak. Well, that's why you pay your left tackle so much money, though.
Yeah, for real. No, for real. Shit, I think fucking, like I said, Randy Moss, or you can go LT. You know what I mean?
Which LT?
Not LaDainian. Lawrence Taylor.
I just wanted to know which one. I mean,
both
of them.
Which one was he talking about?
I mean, both of them, really, though.
Yeah. Once again, they can, but I wanted to know which LT was he talking about.
Nah, LT from the Giants.
You want to make it a little bit more interesting of a question, so you can kind of do what player would you bring back from your own favorite team and put him on your current roster now?
Randy Moss.
Randy Moss. Tom Brady. Shit, I could bring back Gronk, like young Gronk. You know what I'm saying? That would give Mac Jones a.
Go ahead, Jordan.
I think I know.
I wouldn't say Aaron Hernandez.
It disrespectful.
I knew that was close.
I'll bring back Hernandez too.
Oh my God.
Just a football player.
Best tight end the Patriots had.
That's true. Not for anything he did outside of football.
Just a football player.
Aspect on the field. Yeah, Aaron Hernandez.
Yeah, as a player, he was phenomenal.
He was a beast.
That whole incident outside of football.
Wide receiver playing tight end.
He changed the game for tight ends. I honestly think, especially now with how much they're throwing it to tight ends now.
When the Patriots had those two tight end sets, that was dead.
Exactly. But whatever the case outside of football, I don't know about that. Don't want to talk about that, but
it's a bad situation.
Mm-hmm.
Hard. But what about you, Thomas? If you could take a player from your team's past, what would it be?
I say Cam Newton.
That's your favorite team, the Panthers?
He also played for Pats.
Yeah, I don't really got a favorite team.
Yeah, that's because that's another one of those questions.
That's what I wasn't.
You must have a favorite team to be able to answer this one
If it was
direct.
just like somebody I wanted to bring back.
You know me, I don't even watch sports to be having a favorite team.
You can pick a team that you kind of favor.
Okay,
kind of
I would love to see. You got Cam Newton. You said.
Yeah.
I would love to see Peyton Manning on the Colts right now.
especially with the no hitting and shit. Oh my God.
Well, I mean, the way that the Colts have the ball now, I mean, they're spurt. I love to see Peyton Manning on the Colts right now.
Yeah.
You see, they about to go get that boy from Alabama. So I might be a Colts fan next season.
I don't know. They're talking about trading Justin Fields, and Chicago might take Bryce Young.
I don't think they're gonna.
I don't think they do that.
I don't think they're gonna do that.
Somebody, I forgot who was saying that shit. I think something about Warren Sapp was saying it, and somebody else.
Someone else was saying that. Oh, that's what they should do.
Yeah, they were talking about trading
that's
Justin Fields
thing to talk about.
and taking Bryce Young. I like Justin Fields.
Yeah, I like Justin Fields.
You
too.
get Justin Fields or some wide receivers, some O-line help.
I mean, besides Mooney, Mooney's nice too.
Mooney was hurt all last year too, though. That didn't necessarily help. But Mooney's a wide receiver too. He's not necessarily a wide receiver one. I guess so. I didn't go, but I guess there's a couple that I'd go. I'm not. See, I'd say Anthony Munoz,
Patriots need to spend their money.
the greatest left tackle to ever play the game.
Hopefully they spend.
But
He is?
that he's widely known as the greatest left tackle ever.
Anthony Munoz.
But I don't know. I really want to bring back Geno Atkins to play with DJ Reader. Have Geno play the 3 tech and DJ at the nose.
Doesn't Geno still play?
No, hasn't played in like 2-3 years.
Damn.
Still in Madden, that's why.
Well, because he's technically he never officially retired.
Yo, he's still in Madden. That's how I know if people are playing or not.
Yeah.
He hurt his shoulder, and then they were gonna bring him back last year in the playoffs for the Super Bowl when Larry Ogunjobi got hurt, but he was like, my shoulder's like I'm still kind of like I'm rehabbing now. But
I would have just been like,
Yeah, for real.
imagine him
Just to
just
try and
playing
get
with
a
DJ, how dominant he was. Like he was. A guy like Aaron Donald said, I look up to Geno Atkins as a guy to, you know what I'm saying? And those were those small pass rushing type of defensive tackles that kind of started with like John Randall and moved to like, then years later you got Geno Atkins, and then Geno Atkins went to Aaron Donald, and then Aaron Donald took it and exploded it even more, which is why people look at it, it's like, 6 foot defensive tackle, so what? You know what I'm saying? 6'1", okay. But those undersized guys that are strong as fuck, but fast and can move well enough and get those type of sacks. Interior pressure is what a quarterback's worst enemy.
And then the next one is what Philly got, Jordan Davis or whatever the hell his name is. That D tackle they got.
Oh, the nose tackle. That's a nose tackle. Yeah, the nose tackle.
He's a beast.
I feel that.
I wish you get somebody like me coming at you. You don't know what to do.
Because you trip.
That's fucked up.
When you're running at him, you just trip. So I don't know what to do.
Yeah, which is better than that's my tactic. I trip and then you think I'm like,
So,
I can't get my balance. I'm on your ass.
to kind of jump to a serious note, us here at the show want to send our condolences to a man who lost his life, Tyre Nichols, to police violence. Like, I don't even, that shit is just depressing. We definitely want to send our prayers to his family.
Our condolences.
Boys, do you have anything to say on this subject? Or you guys want to say anything? Send a special message out or something?
It's just sad that the police they're supposed to be protecting us and they're sworn in to protect us. What the fuck we doing? You guys supposed to be there to de-escalate the situation, but I ain't gonna lie, I didn't watch the video. I don't have the stomach or heart to watch that shit. But like they gotta learn how to talk to people, like communicate and de-escalate shit. Like why are you so fast to pull your gun or put hands on somebody? Unless they trying to go at you, like throw hands at you or harm you, like why take it even to that level? You know what I mean? But I feel like police now I feel like they should be doing more training. Like dudes that go to the military train for 6 weeks just to learn how to be in their position or in the army, and then they go for another, whatever rank they're in, they're gonna go for more training for that before they're put in the field. Like I feel like cops should be put through more training or more psyche valves at least. Or have somebody in the car drive with these motherfuckers to see how they really treat the public.
I think psych evals is a good thing. It's recertifying. You think like when I was doing EMT training, you had to recertify every 2 years after. Like once you get certified, you still got to recertify every 2 years. There's new things. You always got to be like working on your. And I feel like that's a big thing. I feel like I watched a clip of the video and it made me sick to sit there and see a man get held, and a dude cocked back as far as he could and swing. And it's just shit like that where it's honestly.
Shit hurts my feelings.
I'm all for public executions, bro, and I Yeah. People like that abuse their power to that magnitude, that cost people their lives. I got no sympathy for you.
And for that many cops on one person,
Period.
come on now.
It doesn't matter what the situation is. If you have a reckless abandonment and you're supposed to be, doesn't matter who you are. If you're in power and that's what you're doing with it, fuck it.
Nah, for real. Like, why we got somebody that's not looking up? Like, how many people?
Make an example out of those people.
Like, how many people this cop pulling over in a month or whenever they have to go through that shit? Like, in a year, how many people is he pulling over? What's their nationality? Like you know what I mean? What's this nigga doing? Like, how does he act? Like, cause you got some cops that are patrolling an area that don't belong in that area. They scared of that area.
Well, that's another issue, is that most of the people come from out of the city to do it.
Exactly.
Like you see a lot of, like, there's Providence cops that aren't from Providence, or they're from North Kingstown, and so they don't know the people. You got to connect with the people that you're a law enforcement. You're not out here trying to, you know what I'm saying? You got to know the people. You got to connect with the people. I think not even like, the training is good, but I also think community work is good too, to understand the people.
They don't have anything out like where it's like a cop coming out like having a fundraiser or a little carnival just to, I don't know, get to know your community, like get the trust for the people. Like, only thing y'all niggas is doing is just pull people over or.
Nah, they need to be in school for more than 6 months.
No, they definitely do. I feel like there should definitely be more strict rules on the cops. Cause now you got motherfuckers just scared to listen. Then like what? You got multiple cops there, and all you niggas is saying different shit. Get down, hands behind your back, and this nigga saying like don't move, and it's like, what the fuck do you do in that situation? Like, do you listen to the nigga that's saying don't move? Do you listen to the nigga saying hands behind your back? Do you listen to the nigga saying get down? Do you listen to the nigga saying look over here at me? Do you listen to the nigga like what's your license number?
I mean, I also think not all of them understand certain situations, and you call the police to do a lot of different things and deal with a lot of different situations that they're not like properly trained for.
Exactly.
Like, they a few years ago there was that person who was killed by the cops, and he was mentally ill. Like he had a mental issue. Yeah. Like it wasn't like he wasn't. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I think it was like autism, whatever it was, and he acted out in a certain way, and they didn't understand it, and they killed him. They didn't, you know what I'm saying?
They didn't try to do
it. And it's like, if they don't understand, and that's a problem that comes with why are they handling that certain situation.
You got something to say, Pete?
Yeah. You guys seem like officers should go through psychiatric things, be checked and all of that. I don't think that's the issue. The issue is wrong being wrong.
Absolutely.
There's too many cops for anyone to say that they need to go through this type of fucking help. To dictate, you can't, no one tell me all cops wasn't in their right mind. So that's not the issue. The issue is just flat out wrong being wrong. People doing wrong shit. We see it all the time, and a lot of us being in the African American culture would be quick to be, police brutality, whites killing or doing harm and all of that. Bro, it's just niggas doing what they shouldn't be doing. And it's sad because the niggas that's doing what they shouldn't be doing are people that we're supposed to be respecting and thinking that we're safe when they're around. I lost a boy at the age of 15 to police, so it's just niggas being wrong, man. You don't, nothing you wish and you don't want anybody to go through, but you can't dictate what a police officer's gonna do. You just can't dictate. You don't know when they wake up in the morning like this is a day I'm finna rock somebody.
No,
You can
not
end
at
that
all.
shit,
But
though.
you can help.
You can end that shit though.
But how can you end it if you can't
Put life
dictate?
insurance on everybody.
But you still can't.
That
You
doesn't-
putting life insurance, but you still losing somebody's life.
Yeah, well,
You gotta.
But someone's
cops
life.
ain't
more
gonna kill
selective
nobody.
in-
If life insurance, everybody got life insurance.
But everyone has life insurance, but someone's life is still being taken.
Yeah,
So yes, your life after for your family and all of that is taken care of, but your life is
I bet
gone.
you they'll be cracking down on those cops after like a couple people that get killed.
But it should never have to go to.
It shouldn't have to, but
life
it's gonna.
insurance to where it's.
But that's the only
it's
way to
Yo, but
respecting you.
it kind of kills me that it's like yet again, more fuckery, more bullshit, and there's the same old bullshit or same old politics, same old whatever. Still same old outcome. You can have life insurance, like but Pig said, that person's still going. But then it's like, why?
There won't be many people dying after that.
But what kills me is like, why?
So my theory is this right here: with there not being many people dying, right? Why are we questioning how many people are dying from from police?
That's what I'm saying.
Because of
Like,
life insurance. Like we're talking about the police.
Yeah,
I think-
they shouldn't be killing
You know,
anybody at all.
it-
But if you want to
it-
stop it, that's the way to stop it.
Like I said, I think this is the conversation I was more having is more about what are some measures we can take to get to lessen this police brutality, all this extra shit.
If police kill somebody, you gotta charge them for
mitigate,
murder.
whatever it is to
That's
try to
bad.
get rid of it. But I think that it's just more about finding ways to be more selective on who you allow to be police officers and be more selective on, you know what I'm saying?
Well, now you can't even do that.
but-
Just have them wear their body cameras and their dash cameras
bro,
have to be on it.
All of that shit is.
But that's already
it's
in
being
place.
Done. All that's being done, and
they can turn that shit off.
from your perspective, I mean, to rebuttal what you said, how can you dictate who's gonna do harm 5 years from now? For you to say, yo, we should go about making sure that this person is or he's more fit. It could be a motherfucker fresh out of Harvard.
I'm saying stricter evaluation. That's what I'm saying. But also,
Yo,
The
I don't know about stricter
evaluations could be,
evaluation,
but all of
stricter
that shit
God.
could be strict. You can't dictate what someone's gonna do in 5 years. You can't. There's
Yo.
no way you can say, yo, in 7 years, home that had no record. He was fucking captain of the chess team. He was in high school. He did this. He did all of this for the community. He fucking went to the army. He did this. He came back. He did this. He did that. And then bam.
and that's what
You can't dictate that.
But
the
you're not saying
outcome.
to
Yo.
dictate that. It's more about how to take preventative measures.
Bro.
Now, it's still going to happen regardless. It's going to. But you can take preventative measures so that it's not at the mass amount that it is now. That's the whole point. It's finding ways to
But bro.
listen, you're never going to get rid of something completely.
Can I say this real quick?
There's always going to be those bad people out there that are going to do those bad things. But how can you take certain measurements to try to lessen it as much as you can to the point where it's not really there? You know what I'm saying? But you have to find ways to do it. You can't just be like, it's a problem when people are going to always be bad and just chuck it up to that. Either you got to find
Bro,
ways
they
to get rid of it in a way.
They did that man dirty. Bro, there's no way you can you give somebody that training to like he said, 6 months down the line, they don't give a fuck about that training. You ain't checking up on me. And they back to their old ways.
Well, that's why I say constant
But-
evaluation.
Charge them to the fullest.
Bro, these motherfuckers, bro.
I bet if you
I
stole
don't
a
want
motherfucker in
to
public,
go there.
But as people too, we also have to respect the cops when they pull us over. Like, don't try to give them no shit. Don't try to be like trying to be.
you can
a
be
lawyer.
respectful as fuck and it still happens.
It does, but in your own sense, like yo, if you have to record, just that way you know what's
Always.
going on. But also listen to them, like you know what I mean. Hands on, like get your license and shit out. Have it in an area where you ain't looking like you're reaching for something. I'm just trying to say like this is a little shit that we can do to help ourselves. But I get you shouldn't have to do that. That's what's wrong. But it's to protect
But
yourself.
bro, we don't live in that city, so we can't say whether or not them cops just do that dirtbag shit just cuz. Like, and what I heard my wife told me that one of the police officers was already investigated for beating up a dude that was locked up in custody. So it's like, and then you find out they're all, bro, like, come on, man, and then motherfuckers get mad at the people uprising and getting mad. Why they rioting? Because they're tired of that shit.
There's also a problem with the people in blue are going to look out for the people in blue.
Exactly.
That's a problem in itself.
How did they
to the
get-
point where people don't speak up to, because you speak up on what someone doing wrong, the rest of the people there, they're gonna put it's gonna put a target on your back for the other police officers.
Yo, so do you guys know? Do you know who Jason Whitlock is?
Yeah.
Pete, did you see the video they put out today of him?
No.
I guess he went on. They was asking him about it on Fox News, of course. And he was blaming it kind of like on single mothers. Like
He said
single
some stupid shit. He's a
I can't tell you verbatim what he said because I kind of got mad and just like got rid of the post, but he said something about like the young black males don't respect authority because of like black single mothers and shit, and it's like kind of like their fault. And the police chief's a black woman, and that's how she treats her officers and that bullshit like that. I can't tell you verbatim what he said word for word, but that's kind of like what I got from it.
The words Jason Whitlock are blocked from any of my social media shit. I don't want to see anything about him.
I would say the only thing he's probably going off of is their statistics going around right now that males are more likely to end up in jail or dead because out of single mother homes than if they were raised by both parents or just the father. So you're better off if you're raised by just your father.
Well, is that a
or having
percentage,
both
or is that,
parents than just your mother?
is that a percentage or the amount? Because the amount of single fathers I think are a lot less than single mothers.
Yeah. Nobody said the thing was right. I'm just
No, but I'm saying
going
based
off
on
of
that.
what he probably went by to say that.
Yeah, but how?
Because that's a statistic going around lately.
I more or less brought it up like this, cuz who the fuck gave you the right to say some stupid shit like that? Like, what? I don't know, bro. I kind of want to move on because I don't want to get all. Go ahead.
Don't get me wrong, there are good cops out there. But what it is, the problem mostly is the good cops need to start checking them niggas that they know are being bad cops.
There needs to be somebody investigating cops. Because that IA shit isn't.
But like I said with that, is that you speak up, you're a whistleblower, and the rest of the folks.
But that's when, bro, nigga, you sworn in to protect and serve this community. So at the same time, nigga, bro.
But that's also like even on that, jumping in that is something that we know nothing about. So you can't. No offense. That's a code that they go by. It's more so like the bro code. For the niggas, like you can't. But it's the shit that is done in which guys are allowing to be okay. That's the problem. That's the problem where we got to start looking at what some of the officers is the shit that you guys are allowing from your motherfucking brothers.
You know what's crazy? 5 cops, right? What if 2 of them decided to stop those other 3? That man would probably still be living. But yo, yeah, for real. Like, yo, cut that shit out. Like, stopping them, like, whatever, yo. So we're gonna move on. We're gonna send our condolences once again to Tyre Nichols and his family. I'm sorry, like that's crazy, bro. But fellas, so who at this table? I'm other than my cousin, like y'all grew up wrestling fans, right? But he's not, you know what I'm saying? Y'all wrestling fans, right? So tonight is the Royal Rumble. So how can I say this? Who do you guys say it was like your tag team partner or like your favorite wrestler or some shit like that. Like, you know what I mean?
So who's your favorite tag team partner?
Yeah.
Your favorite tag team partner or favorite tag team, like the team?
Like, do they have to be a team?
Yeah,
Or
tag
you can
team.
pick
I
your
would
own?
say tag team.
Yeah, the team as a whole, not necessarily
Yeah.
like the one, right?
Yeah.
Just want to clarify.
Yeah, so the favorite tag team as a whole.
You want to start?
It's definitely Matt and Jeff Hardy.
Okay. You want to go, Thomas?
The tables, ladders, and chairs matches.
They done changed the game for tag team.
Triple H. They were a tag team. Was that true?
Yeah, they was a tag team.
Yeah, I like seeing them battle.
The Generation X.
Yo, D-Ray, get the table.
Oh, you bad. I'll give you that though. I'm gonna pick another one, but I'll give you that.
I met them
Belly
too.
boy.
They was at Comic-Con.
We met them back in the day. My dad took us to, I think it was like kind of like Comic-Con down at the convention center and shit. We met them shit. We met them down there back in the day. Yeah, they were cool as fuck. They was in their gear and shit. They had their glasses and shit.
Yep.
Who you got, P?
Nigga, go old school.
Oh, what a ride. LOB, baby.
That's definitely.
LOB. And they had the best outfit ever.
LOB,
Oh, with the pads?
Legend of Boom. People that don't know.
They had them shoulder pads. That shit. What? As a kid and a football player? You know I had to do them shits. Because I didn't have them, I had to make them shits. Put them knives on top of the shoulder pads.
Them shoulder pads was
Them
lit.
shits was fire.
So do you have another one, Jared, or you disagree with Keanu?
Yo,
I mean, if you want that one, I'll take another one, but it's up to you. If you really want that one.
I like that. That was a good one. I'm gonna say I like Christian and Edge back in the day.
They was tough together.
They was tough
together.
I also like the Brothers of Destruction.
You know which was
Brothers of Destruction, Kane and Undertaker. Yeah, I was gonna say that, but I was like, nah, because I gave it away because Undertaker's already my favorite. My bad,
Undertaker's
Joe.
my favorite too.
Damn, now you made me forget. I know it was like Eddie Guerrero.
And Rey Mysterio.
Chris Benoit.
Yo, Chris Benoit.
Them two
Fucking dickhead, dog. That nigga's a.
Man's a killer right there.
Bro, I was when I have you guys ever seen that shit? The Outside the Ring documentary shit?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bro, them shit. Oh my god. His story. I was like, all right, man. Shit, next.
That shit was wild.
That and the Jimmy Fly Snooker one.
You know what's a wild story is the Owen Hart one.
Yo, yeah, how they didn't clip his shit. They had like a little like jet ski cable holder shit.
I watched
yeah.
that.
You watched that shit live or that show?
I watched that live.
Yeah, it was a pay-per-view. I forgot what it was.
Yo, was do you remember was everyone like kind of knowing what the fuck it was going on, or they were like kind of like super confused and shit?
If you knew if you knew what was going on, you planned that shit.
I mean,
Like everybody was shocked. Everybody, motherfuckers, you watching people there and then us at home, because wrestlers, wrestlers was already doing that. You know what I mean? So it wasn't like you never even heard about it being like a problem or an issue. None of that shit. And then to actually see this shit, like, it's, yeah.
Damn. I'm glad I'd never seen that shit, bro.
It's and then Owen Hart was one of those niggas too. He was nice.
The Hart Foundation.
like him and his brother did
They
it.
was nice, but Owen was nice, man. Owen had
He'd have been bigger than Brett.
you can't get bigger than Brett.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest
I
with
think it's
you.
more marketing for him. But
As far as a wrestler in a package, Bret Hart might gotta be top 5.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna get bigger than him. I mean, because he had everything, but
You talking about skill wise?
skill wise, with the fans and shit,
Merch, type shit.
you're not getting bigger than Bret with merch. I don't even think there is.
I still want those
I
glasses.
don't think
man.
there is
Leather jacket.
a bigger wrestler merch wise bigger than Bret the Hitman Hart.
Hulk Hogan.
Damn, you said that fast, like you were waiting for it. You said Hogan.
Hulkamaniacs, bro.
Maybe because of the
Here's the thing.
cartoons,
Here's the thing with that. We're talking about merch, right? Colors. We wore the yellow and the red, right?
Pick, you was a real
But
American.
merch. All right, but merch. What was we buying from Hulk Hogan? Like we was ripping our own shirts.
well, do you consider?
Yeah, I mean, you was ripping your own shirts. You was like,
I'm
Brett, you was,
doing that.
bro, Brett, you needed the glasses.
Needed leather coat.
You wanted the leather jacket. Like, I mean, like bro, nigga, you was black trying to get fucking Jerry curls that was wet. Like, listen, Brett had everything, man. Brett had he had everything, right? You know what I mean? Like, Hulk was just that.
Rey Mysterio.
Hulk was the guy. He was the American guy.
But you count VHS as merchandise because he had his cartoons, shit like that too. People was buying.
Hulk was in Rocky.
Yeah, but
you got cartoon action figures.
you going now?
wasn't Rocky.
You going on merch past what we talking about?
past just wrestling.
Yeah, we talking about wrestling with that. Like,
What about Steve Austin?
Steve Austin with merch.
Everyone had a 316
I'm
shirt.
saying, no, I was
Yeah, but everyone's got like a booster ass and shit for The Rock too.
True. Yo, my mom. Yo, I got a story about that. Go ahead.
I don't know. No.
Goldberg had me think I could walk through fireworks.
Yeah, but that was for merch, though.
No.
They just had like, you know what I mean?
You guys talk about wrestling. You guys
All right, maybe a luchador, right? But then even with the luchadors, it was just mask, and then you couldn't just go to Walmart and grab a mask.
No, you couldn't.
You know what I mean? Like you couldn't just go to your fucking TJ Maxx or whatever that was near your hood or whatever,
wait for Halloween
and just go get a Rey Mysterio mask.
No, you couldn't.
Like all them niggas was fire. Like, you know what I mean? It was, what did they, like The Rock, these are big name people. The Undertaker, huge names. But what did they have that we was like, yo, I need to go to the store and go get that? Like, big ass jacket from Undertaker. You went and got your dad or your mama or
When he was the American Badass, as American Badass, like he was a big man.
you wasn't.
and then if you were real little, you wanted your big wheel.
Yeah, for real. That girl definitely wanted me to have a lowrider back in the day.
Yeah, I mean, Eddie.
Rest in peace to Eddie Guerrero, bro.
I mean,
Viva la raza.
Shawn Michaels.
Eddie to me, oh my gosh, his interest is top 10. Eddie interest is top 10 to me. You never knew how he was coming in, but he was coming in fire. And then, you know, arriba la raza, órale, oh.
Yo, I was telling Jordan, remember when him and JBL did that bullwhip match?
Yep.
Yo, I was so nervous. I was like, yo, I think Eddie's gonna die. Remember when we watched that when we was kids? I was like, yo, I'm so scared. Because I to this day, I don't like JBL because of that match.
I never really liked his JBL.
I hated that motherfucker, bro.
Nah, he was always a dig.
Bro,
He
this
was better at,
Announcing.
no, because before he was,
Like management.
before he was JBL,
the APA?
he was with,
damn.
yeah. He was, because he had the clothes, he still had the clothesline from hell, like granted.
That clothesline from hell.
That shit was stupid. I see the motherfucker do a 720 from that pitch. That nigga 360 twice in the air, like.
For real.
Bro, but was all of that other extra shit. I don't really like too many wrestlers who became a second person. I didn't like Undertaker when he became
The American Badass.
American Badass. That shit was just
That's
whack.
when he came up with the last ride.
I think it was just whack. All that shit was just whack.
Just
we still got the same moves. You got the same moves, and you just taking away some of the moves you don't like. He wasn't walking on the motherfucking rope.
No, I think he did.
Not as much as it was Undertaker.
But you think he was in there for what?
What
Yeah,
about
I love when John Cena was rapping and shit.
But you had to change something up a little bit
And it made me
because it
feel
was
like
the era,
I can pick up
and
Jared
he was already in there for like
He did.
10 plus
It
years.
still don't matter.
When Jared was heavy,
It don't
son.
matter. Triple H ain't changed up nothing.
Yeah, he was. He was Hunter.
Yeah, he was that proper dude.
Henry or whatever. But he was a different character.
Do you hear what these motherfuckers are saying? Triple H changed everything. He was Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Remember when he was
That's
that
what
proper
his name was.
English dude?
Yes.
Which is Triple H still.
He came to Triple H. He
Tyler,
had a
you hear
different
like what? It wasn't a different
persona.
name.
Persona, different character.
It wasn't a different.
Even the American Badass was still Undertaker, you knew that.
Which is why I don't like when they go to different.
What I'm
they
saying
don't
is
change
Triple
up
H.
anything.
But when he changed to Triple H, he was better than he was when he was Hearst Hunter.
Nah, people liked him more when he was Triple H. From being Hunter, but when he was Hunter Hearst, he was a better wrestler. A lot of people.
He was a more technical wrestler. He was a more technical wrestler.
Well, he was also,
And he was a cheap shot out of the spectator. That's what that cheap shit
he was
is.
also, you know, in his
Yeah, like
Yo, Mike.
wrestling is like you and the bang. You're not gonna win this.
Yo, I honestly thought your tag team was gonna be too cool, bro.
It was tough though.
My nigga Scott Hottie.
you always hear me saying,
For the marketing,
say,
there was tough. It was tough. Too Cool was tough.
And I would have said Scott Hall and Kevin Nash too.
That was a
Rest in peace.
NWO
Razor Ramon
was better than just them two.
Yeah, as he said, Brothers of Destruction.
I didn't like it.
Yo, bro,
you do the hell no with
two great names with like two non-entertaining wrestlers was partners. Like I never liked that with wrestlers. If you want to give me two boring motherfuckers.
Who's born?
Kane and The Undertaker.
How dare you sit here and disrespect The Undertaker like that? Motherfucker, that was that bell drop. He shake the motherfucker. That motherfucker. The whole arena
How many
scared.
7-foot guys you know that ass nigga jumping over the rope and shit like that?
Undertaker didn't save Kane as a baby. He almost died in the fire.
Jumping over the rope.
Now the motherfucker control fire.
Undertaker was.
They jumping over the rope.
Yes.
What, you didn't see the Undertaker do the motherfucking swan over
This
the
nigga-
rope?
And the Undertaker, oh my God! He's doing a last run. Wait a minute! Undertaker measuring the champion, flying through the air, and a 300-pounder champion as Edge's head snapped back. Oh my goodness! Soaring over the top rope. Wait a minute! Look at this! Oh my God! Watch out now! No! Watch out! Good Lord,
Yo, Undertaker been wrestling for 27 years. That nigga jumped on the rope twice. You talking about from the time you doing it.
How many
Them ass moves though.
Yo, Kate, you are very disrespectful.
And they had the same moves. Like, oh, you the same
They brothers. They go to the same house.
Like, stop.
Destruction.
Kane got left in the fire, and then he came back.
You got two of the same niggas talking about, yo, these two niggas is great. Stop, bro. Stop.
You are a hater.
You're watching
Undertaker is
two of the same wrestlers wrestling.
Who's Goldberg's tag team partner?
Goldberg didn't need a tag team partner.
He was an asshole. He wasn't nice enough to have a partner. He wasn't a team player.
Goldberg didn't need a tag team
I
partner.
think Sting would have whooped his ass.
Stupid. He already beat Sting.
Sting would have whooped his ass with a
Sounds
bat.
crazy as hell. Goldberg, well, all y'all niggas' favorite rapper. Favorite wrestler.
Well, I would love to see Brian Goldberg versus Brian Lesnar.
All you niggas' favorite wrestlers, man.
Brock Lesnar would have whooped his ass.
Dumb as hell.
You know,
He dropped 37 seconds. Oh, no, 7 seconds, something like that. It was crazy.
Nah, that was a sting. He slipped.
It was crazy. Well, Goldberg gonna smash your favorite wrestler.
The Undertaker.
Did Goldberg and The Rock wrestle?
If you did,
By
you
the
beat
way,
him.
I heard The Rock's supposed to be coming back. Be entrance number 28 tonight in the Royal Rumble. Because he's supposed to win and fight Roman Reigns.
Yo, spoiler alert.
I mean, WrestleMania.
I'm not spoiler. That's what I heard.
Yeah, because he has to make his way back.
See the reason why I'm watching it tonight.
I will say
No, I
this,
watched
though.
He's probably doing it to promote the XFL.
I will say this.
Oh,
no
absolutely.
one
Yeah.
has a better comeback than The Rock.
It doesn't matter.
Nobody's interest when he comes back or when they come back.
He's the most electrifying man in sports.
That shit is crazy. John Cena's like right behind him because all of the fucking kids. But
Nigga,
Rock shit stupid, bro.
Yo,
Make you feel like you there.
It'll make you stand up on your bed and be like,
Bro,
the Brahma Bull was here.
Brahma Bull.
Yo, the rock so badass, that motherfucker just comes out and just takes a deep breath and closes his eyes.
And then raise his eyebrow.
That's all that motherfucker has to do, and the fucking arena will go bonkers, bro.
I like it because he don't look old.
You know what's sad, bro?
That'd be the best part. Like everybody else, when they come back, they just be looking old. Like, you don't look old yet.
Here's the problem, though.
You just keep like, yo, don't change nothing. Give him like 4 more comebacks. He's still gonna look like, but everybody else, like nigga, man, come on, man. Like when Goldberg came back, I was like, oh lord.
Yeah, the white shit. Transmissions out and shit.
Did y'all see The Rock give the speech before the Super Bowl last year? Mm-hmm. For some reason, I felt like he just left something to be desired on that speech, though. That's the only time I felt like, damn, he didn't bring his A. Like
Yeah, but I don't think he can bring the whole Rock persona to the NFL. He got to keep that for the WWE. That's the home special. He can't give that. He can't give all that spice.
I don't know. I left uninspired in that moment.
He gave up just enough, just a little sprinkle. That was all he needed.
Just a dash.
Just a little dash. Huh? Shit.
You gotta go and lead.
Yeah, the XFL.
A league of their own.
Thomas, that Christmas sweater is louder than your voice, bro. You gotta speak up.
A league of their own.
He started over there.
Second time around?
Huh?
I'm trying to give
Is this the second time around for XFL?
Third time around.
Technically the third time, but it got closed
Because of COVID. They were doing good though, no?
The AFL was coming back.
The XFL before COVID, it was lit.
And they're bringing back the AFL too or something like that.
I don't know. They should stop that.
I was good.
Wait. The AFL, the one where that dude got murked, like that dude was dropping back for the pass and got murked.
I believe in
You had a guy with PJ Walker who's the backup QB and Panthers are there right now.
Yeah.
The dude who's the retirement for who else?
I thought, not to cut you off, be random, but I thought they was bringing back the USTFL.
Yeah, I heard about that.
With like the New Jersey, the New York Generals and shit.
The what?
Was it the
USFL.
US? I put a
Is
T.
it the
I don't know. My
USFL
bad.
or the AFL?
My bad. USFL.
Yeah, that's what they were bringing back.
Nah, my bad.
It was one of those. It was one of those two.
I don't know why I said that.
AFL is
Big East.
But I thought they were bringing that back
Who was
because
the players that owned it, right?
because I only know they were bringing that
Like
back
Tony
because
Gonzalez.
the old owners.
The AFL is the league that was like right before the XFL that like fell apart right before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like the old owners from the '80s were suing the new dudes for their logos and shit.
No, you're talking about
USFL.
the abbreviation you said was flag football abbreviation.
Oh shit, my fault.
I do remember what you're talking about, but some shit happened and, you know.
If only we had the internet for this shit.
Yo, but go back to wrestling. You know who wrestler I don't mind? You know what wrestler I
Only
don't
those
mind?
guys behind the camera could like look it up on their phone to see like what any of this stuff was while we were doing this. Like,
There's two wrestlers I don't mind besides The Rock making a comeback, and that's Stone
I
Cold
believe
and Ric Flair.
was made in like
all that nice phone.
Ric Flair at this point?
No, not as wrestling, like just to come out and talk shit. I think Rick talk that shit.
Stone Cold would love to, but I think that neck injury, he's just
Yeah.
I don't think it's worth it.
So many good wrestlers. Damn. But yo, let's switch it up real quick because we spent a lot of time on that. But shout out to Royal Rumble and WWE. That'll be lit.
Tonight, January the 28th. When y'all see this is definitely gonna be
Yeah.
tonight.
So we was talking about
Canadian Football League.
Google this shit right now. People that make it
Canadian Football League stop.
no, they never stop.
My
But yo-
boy Coop played out there.
So since we was talking about like old school wrestlers and shit, keep it old school type shit. Yo, who you think had like the best cartoons growing up, like network wise and shit?
I couldn't tell you which Cartoon Network had what.
Like the best, like the best, like
I know what you're saying, but you just got to give me.
say it better than Jordan.
Are you asking what cartoon, like what network had the best cartoons? But are you going by years?
In 90s or the
Oh, you going 90s to the early
90s and
2000s?
You say 90s to the 2000s.
So 90s to the 2000s?
Yeah. 90s to the early 2000s because that's a broader space and
And
shit.
most of us fall in that
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so
of like 90s, early 2000s.
So, what you guys think? Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, Disney Channel, Fox, WB. Who you think got the best ones?
Technically, Disney.
Disney own all them.
Fox, WB though, it's Warner Brothers, and Warner Brothers was also on the Cartoon Network.
So start throwing them out then. What
Well,
you
that's
think?
what I was saying. Like, that's what I'm trying.
How technical do you want to be?
I don't want to be too technical now.
Well, shit, what was the network that you watched the most? That you know,
I like.
yo, what is your favorite cartoon that you know, like, if everyone got canceled and you can only pick one, like, what was that network? What was that cartoon?
I could go with. All right, so let me do it. Let me specify. So I would go with Nickelodeon, right? So we had fucking Cat Dog, fucking Hey Arnold, Rocket Power, help me cuz. Rocco Modern Life. Fucking The Ugly Monsters, Angry Beavers.
It's
Our Real
SpongeBob, Our Real Monsters.
Was it Danny Phantom? Right?
Danny Phantom, you can
Fairly
go.
Odd Parents.
Fairly Odd Parents.
Jimmy Neutron.
Jimmy Neutron.
Johnny Test.
That was Cartoon Network.
Nope, so take that.
And that was in like
Take my point back.
almost. It was probably about 2007, 2008.
Yeah, but he's younger than us.
True. My brother watched that shit, so I'm 12 years older than him. So
But yo, if I'm not mistaken, you also had
if you go with Cartoon Network,
did Nickelodeon at some point, I want to say in the early 2000s, did they pick up like our old like shows like Marvel shit? Or was that
Disney had some of that as well. They used to
But
show.
that's what I'm saying, but Cartoon Network, I want to say in the early 2000s, I mean Nickelodeon, that's what they...
I thought Cartoon Network had more like DC shit.
Well, Cartoon Network, I watched the Batman, the Justice League. I watched
I know.
Ed, Edd and Eddy, Dexter's Laboratory, Johnny Bravo, Powerpuff Girls. Johnny Test is a poor man's Dexter's Laboratory.
You guys had that?
You don't know Dexter's Laboratory? I was say Dee Dee.
I did say that. That was the first one.
Thanks for stabbing me.
My bad.
Oh, les deux from Mars.
Wait, you trying to say something about that?
But you also had.
I know how to say cheese omelet in French now.
So anime and cartoons are different. He is right. It did bring you Dragon Ball Z. I got you. They had all the Hanna-Barbera cartoons, which was your Flintstones, your Jetsons. You had Tom and Jerry was on there.
Oh,
you had all the Bugs Bunny and the Daffy Duck. You know, rabbit season, duck season, rabbit season, duck season. You know what I'm saying? All that shit.
Yeah, you didn't say Avatar on fucking on Nickelodeon.
You had Avatar on Nickelodeon.
But what you jump into?
I mean, really, what? I honestly, when we talk about Disney, what did Disney really have for cartoons like that?
I feel like Disney only had like their obviously like their movies
In the 90s and
Yeah,
2000s.
I think it's
Outside of
more
the movies, that's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
and then they were also known for their TV shows.
But I'm talking about the Disney Channel. That's what we're talking about. We're not talking about.
Yeah, Disney Channel. Now if you think about it, I think it had more like ABC 6 was more like the cartoons and shit for Disney
But
Channel.
what I'm saying, for the
Disney had
cartoons
more of their
itself.
movies, like they had movies. Like,
They had the Lion King TV show and stuff like
Oh, the
that.
Timon and
Yeah,
Pumbaa.
yeah.
You had the replacements.
They had some shit.
Yeah.
But it wasn't on the same. Like it was different.
Yeah,
I think more of the TV is like when you talk about the
Wizards of Waverly Place is more like their.
I was thinking more like Boy Meets World.
That
or,
shit too.
Or
I was saying that. Well, you
Shit,
said
Fox had the Gargoyles, the fucking X-Men, fucking Spider-Man.
X-Men was also on Fox Kids too.
Transformers.
Nah, let's go. It's the WB.
Yeah,
The WB was the
You
shit.
had the, what is it? Jake Long, the
American
kid that
Dragon.
turned- yeah, American Dragon shit.
That was
The Jackie Chan
Adventures.
Adventures. Oh, bro.
Animaniacs,
Animaniacs.
Static Shock,
Static Shock.
We're tiny. We're Tony.
yeah,
Oh, little fuck.
Pinky in the Brain.
The Ducky go down the hole. Come on, man.
Shit, they had what was that? No, was it Huey and Louie and shit?
Alright, well, see, you said Cartoon Network.
I just named
You didn't watch like the Thundercats? Hold
I'm trying to break it down.
You didn't watch like the Thundercats, like the Transformers growing up and shit?
Thundercats was 80s, bro. It's not even 90s.
They were in the 80s, bro.
But they was also in the 90s. He-Man.
The question is about the late 90s to 2000s, right?
Yo,
all
90s. You definitely was young enough to watch cartoons.
So 90s to 2000s. So
Early 2000s.
early 2000s, right?
Yeah.
So in the mid 90s, on, I was getting booger.
Oh my God.
I wasn't watching cartoons.
My nigga.
I'm older than you niggas, man.
That's what I'm saying. You definitely
We'll extend it to the 80s.
you definitely watching the Smurfs in the 80s. You definitely watching
I mean, all right, but you know,
Cow and chicken.
I'm a Thundercat nigga. I'm a Smurf nigga.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm a.
You definitely watch Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Nah, that wasn't me.
You never watched Tom and Jerry?
I was here and there.
You never watch Voltron?
You know what's on the Looney Tunes?
Popeye was you know, but you watch Popeye, you got to go hit something outside. So, I was really like, I don't think my grandmother ever watched Popeye.
Alright.
Yeah, Gramps didn't like me watching Popeye too much.
Well, seeing
Flintstones?
Flintstones,
Jetsons.
You definitely watch Voltron.
Jetsons.
Was it Johnny Quest?
Nah.
Is that what you're talking
Probably
about?
like
Johnny
stop
Quest
like-
or Johnny Test?
Stuff like that on there.
And all the what you know about Fat Albert, boy?
You like school on Sunday?
Scooby-Doo? Scooby-Doo was on Cartoon Network.
Scooby-Doo in the mix. But yeah, for me, like around that, if I was watching TV,
Simpsons,
it had some type of wrestling on. It didn't matter. I mean, they had wrestling come on Saturdays, Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays.
Yeah, back in the day.
So
You got two companies.
I would
doing
be
it,
watching
too.
like, it was 3 companies.
You had the Vince McMahon.
Oh,
You had WCW, you had WWF, and then you had the ECW.
Yeah, that's right.
ECW, that shit was more popular than.
Well, that shit went down too after that home dude got like this, right?
I mean, it should have been went down, but that shit was lit because they was doing, you know, anything they want to do.
That was
that
extreme.
But yeah, I wasn't.
Yo, what's that dude?
Cartoon, man.
What's that dude?
Golden Girls. Shout out to Golden Girls.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. And all that is true. Yeah. Yo, what's that dude from the ECW you showed me that was like smoking cigarettes and smashing his head with beer bottles and shit?
That one of the best.
Tell me that ain't fresh, bro. Betty White Ranger.
Yo, so seeing as Keanu damn near named Cartoon Network, I definitely agree with you with Nickelodeon, but one network that had some fire cartoons was definitely Comedy Central.
Huh?
You got Drawn Together, Shorties watching Shorties.
Shorty what?
So you say Comedy Central, don't name South Park?
Then you also,
Is that a cartoon?
But Futurama was also on Cartoon Network. So it was Family
I like the
Guy.
shows that you said. I'm also
So wait, but I'm saying Cartoon Network also had Family Guy.
It's South
Had
Park
American,
cartoon.
had Cleveland Show, had all that shit.
Never liked Futurama and didn't like South Park.
I was definitely gonna say cartoon.
Thought that shit was all whack.
Cartoon actually.
They had all that Adult Swim shit.
South Park, the words, what they would say caught my attention, but the cartoon in itself, just little ass blocks, it just reminded me of like the Potato Head kid growing up. Like, they ain't doing nothing.
For what?
South Park. Like what they were saying, like I could watch if they had South Park like on a podcast or like the radio shit where you just
Could listen to
you
them?
could listen to them. I could do that shit, but watching it. Futurama, I wasn't into that shit, man.
Come on, Tony.
It's your moment to
Come
shine.
on, Tony. You got it. Come on, guys.
Come on.
I'm going. Just give me one of those.
Come on.
I'm going.
Come on now. Look at the shirt. That was on Cartoon Network too.
Back when we was kids, he could do the Cartman impression like fucking perfect. He used to ask for cheesy poofs and the whole nine.
I believe it.
I believe it.
Dude, Kyle's mom's a bitch, so.
Kyle's mom. Kyle's biggest bitch in the whole wide world. Yo, I'm sorry, yo. When Butters became a pimp and when Timmy and Jimmy joined the Crips.
Yeah, that was
If you never seen those episodes, go watch it. And also, when they're trying to quit baseball, that, you know what I'm talking about, the Bat Dad. Those are my favorite South Park episodes.
What about when he stands there?
Yeah, that's the Bat Dad one. Oh, that's America. I didn't know about America.
Oh, this is America.
Yes.
You haven't watched it recently, huh?
Nah, I haven't watched it recently.
Integrity Farms and all that now?
Nah.
No, South Park's hilarious.
Yo, so, boys, right? I know today I was at work, right? And I was listening to Tupac Hit 'Em Up. And it made me think, what do you guys think is the best diss record of all time?
The best diss record of all time.
I think that's tough.
Back to back.
I think Story.
That would have Grammy, didn't it?
I think Story added on was better. You know, how you say it. But it also.
How fucking disrespectful are you?
Yeah. Drake went from back to stepping back. He didn't want no problems with Pusha T.
Nick Cannon.
Yo, Tony, hold me back, B. Hold me back, B.
What did he say?
Let's
What did he
get hella
say?
disrespectful, B.
You are hiding a child.
Let's get this hella disrespectful, B. Who brought this
He
nigga?
said you cleaned her up for IG, but the stitches on.
Yo, he just disrespect Aubrey in front of me?
He said your girl's a porn star.
Did he just disrespect?
Let her be your world.
Did he just disrespect Aubrey in front of me?
He's still going.
Yo, Pete. Yo, you lucky I ain't disrespectful, B. Word him up.
Lucky you just bought that.
What song you got?
I said Tupac Hit 'Em Up.
What song you got?
I say one.
I said back to back.
I didn't say mine yet either.
What is it? That Nas and Jay-Z beef? What is it? Ether?
Ether.
Yeah.
I have Ether up there, but it's tough. I like
Said-
the Vaseline too.
What you know about you know Vaseline, you young ass nigga?
A lot. So what? But I also
Damn,
think
I'm
Checkmate
glad
by
y'all
Jada
said it
Kiss.
all. Used to be hard, but now you just wet and soft. Thought you was down with the AK. You don't know about that, boy. You young. You don't know about that.
And you got Checkmate by Jada Kiss.
I mean, real songs are big, no made up shits.
Thomas, who you got?
Yeah, bro.
My guy, that's what I'm talking about.
Nail in the coffin.
Who you guys got?
Don't be disrespectful, Tony.
Who you got?
I also agree with Toby. Back to back.
Back to back. You young ass.
Plenty of 50 Cent diss tracks you could put out there
Slayer, who
too.
you got? Come on.
I don't know, I guess back to back.
Yeah, hater. You young ass nigga.
Come on, guys.
Hey, what you got? The Takeover?
That's what I thought it was.
You got the Takeover?
Who you got, G?
I always thought the Takeover was a great song. I wouldn't. It was a diss track.
He said, between you and I, you know what I'm saying? We'll keep that between me and you. I think I'm fucking up his whole line and shit.
Oh, so you the one that yelled at me.
What was it? Piggy bank? Lickety, clink, lickety. Money goes into my face.
The greatest diss track ever is 50 Cent's Piggy Bank.
See? I didn't even know where he was going with that.
Pete, what?
Damn, he looks serious about it too. Look right at you, Jared. Right in the windows of your soul.
He definitely serious about that.
Yeah, he said,
You ain't serious.
And you know what he said? Jared, what he looked
How
at
to
you?
Rob was pretty
He pretty
dope
much said,
too.
keep
Yeah, you know what's crazy?
Everybody? How to Rob?
He came at everybody on Piggy Bank.
No, I'm saying that too. But I mean,
That's the way he looked at you.
If-
He looked like he didn't want to say keep God in your life, fuck nigga.
Never said that.
If you're coming at more than one rapper and you're doing it without a care in the fucking world, I mean, come on.
Oh, Dylon?
I mean, come on.
So you're gonna give it to Piggy Bank? You didn't give it to Hit 'Em Up?
No!
He went at Little C's, Little Kim, Mobb Deep.
What about Cassidy?
He went at niggas at the end of raps. He went at a
He went at
couple.
Little Kim and Little C's in the shit too.
And he went
So I
at
think-
Mobb Deep with him at the end.
Yeah, Mobb Deep was at the end, but Little
At
Kim.
the end, while he was just ranting.
He's like, you motherfuckers can get it too. But he didn't really. He's like,
This nigga went at everybody while in verses. Like, in this verse, I'ma murder you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck me, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Call your cousin before it stays over, fuck him too.
Bro.
Like,
What about
fuck
Cassidy?
everybody.
This Little Kim and Little C's in the verses.
But you're dissing people in the same camp.
That's Biggie. And then he's dissing everybody
But
else.
you're dissing the same team.
Yeah, fuck you and fuck you. And then fuck everyone else. Yeah, the niggas in the back.
You're dissing the same team. You're dissing everybody in this bitch. Like, what's the difference? It's a big difference right there. I'm dissing your team. I'm dissing your team. I'm dissing your team. I'm dissing your team. Like, I didn't just stop at your team.
Kevin Hart. Where he's snitch.
That's like.
My nigga, disrespect.
You come down here and you just knock out. We about to bang. We about to brawl, right? Mm-hmm. And you go knock out one nigga. Bah! Right?
Solid.
Right. You solid. Clean his ass, right? Then you clean out another nigga. Bomb.
Sounds like it would be true.
That sounds
right. Clean out another nigga. Bomb. Niggas is like, yo, this nigga is crazy.
Sounds about right.
Throwing little extras on. I wouldn't do all that.
Niggas is crazy. Thomas come down and clean 7 motherfuckers just cause.
Yo, he looked like the type of
like he is local, motherfucker. Like yo, bro, it's a big difference right there.
Thomas walked the nigga.
He just knocking niggas out just cause. Yo, why he knocking him out? I don't know. Fucking the ball. He got
Thomas like that nigga.
Bro, listen.
Where you getting trading from?
It's different.
Thomas like
Let me ask you a question, right? Is Who Shot You by Biggie a diss track? Because there's a lot of speculation that he said, I wrote it before Tupac got shot.
Yeah, you gotta understand. I think when people say that dumb shit, they don't realize rappers record music and they don't put it out. They don't put it out in the period of time when they record it. So it's not like Biggie recorded it and put it right out. It's not like how today is where Pink can put out a song right now. Like record and then we can put it out right now. You know what I'm saying? That was already in the room. Was it bad timing? Yes. But was it already recorded? Way back. That is 100% proven fact. This is a Tupac fan telling you that is 100% proven fact.
That's why I asked the question.
Yeah, it was a bad timing 100%. Because this motherfucker just gets sentenced in jail and then this shit drops.
I think what also throws fuel to that fire is that it's like, since the beef started or that, and you know, he wasn't gonna play it until it was just more like, fuck it. Like, y'all wanna have a beef, let's do it. And he plays that song because Tupac was mad about that song. But they also did, wasn't there something that Tupac had like an interview about like beef is beef, but because it helps with the industry or whatever. They kind of like, it was more like done on purpose versus there was really no bad blood between
I don't ever hear Tupac say
something
that.
like that. So I thought someone said something like that.
I don't know what. Let's just get this out right now. Who's better, Biggie or Pac?
Tupac.
Biggie.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Biggie.
Your cousin, you don't have to sit over there from now on.
I'm gonna go with Biggie.
Who you got, Jordan?
Who you got?
Who?
You.
I got the Brooklyn boy.
Who you got?
Hey, you have to sit over there from now on, bro.
Who you got? Who you got?
Yeah, man.
You have to sit by the fan.
Look like Biggie won this one down here, huh? Look like Biggie won this one, motherfucker. Fuck going on, yeah? That bad style boy, man.
Who you got? Rod or Wave? Shit. Neither. Yeah.
His stomach.
I like Rod Wave Jordan, but
Bang, that's all I need to know. Thank you.
I don't really.
Big, you like Hard on Ice.
I like songs.
That's what I'm saying. You like Hard on Ice.
Yeah, okay, what that mean? I was in the club doing a U too back in the days. I mean, I like Soulja Boy.
This nigga said, wait, hold up. More people pick Biggie over Tupac?
Yes, I just told you, nigga.
Oh, some of y'all gotta move down that way.
Listen, 1, 2, and 3 pick Tupac. And
no, you got home over there.
Who?
Home over there in the corner.
You Iceberg.
That Brooklyn boy, man.
4 to 5. We want
The fuck?
Name 5 songs.
He don't got to name 5 songs.
Say you can't.
He don't got to. His opinion is his opinion. His opinion was that Brooklyn boy. That's it.
Or if he would have said name 5 Tupac songs,
I'm sorry. I guess we can have it, but numbers don't lie.
What?
Numbers don't lie.
About what?
Who's the best? Numbers don't lie.
What are you talking about?
I said numbers don't lie.
I'm confused.
Yeah, Pac lost this one.
Your opinion. No, hold up. Pac ain't never losing when I'm in the room, nigga.
No, I wouldn't.
Pac ain't never losing when I'm in the room.
I want to finish that
What you
shit.
get at?
Said, yeah, popular opinion,
Yeah.
Biggie wins.
But numbers don't lie.
Numbers don't lie.
Numbers
If
don't
this was
lie.
fucking Survivor,
75 million albums sold.
Numbers don't lie.
Numbers don't lie.
Numbers don't lie. You still have more numbers in this room right now.
Exactly.
All right, I gave you that, but
But yeah.
numbers don't lie. We already know Machiavelli the
Who's a
Don.
better rapper,
Machiavelli the Don.
Tupac or Soulja Boy?
Machiavelli the Don.
Fine.
That just shit my nigga like that.
Soulja Boy.
Here he goes.
You can't
I like this
disrespect my
boy.
nigga
Hold on,
like
go
that.
ahead.
He said Soulja Boy
And I'm asking you.
over Tupac. Come on, P. You know me better than that.
records?
Who numbers don't lie, right?
Tupac.
Numbers don't lie. Don't go back. Numbers don't lie.
Yeah, Tupac. I ain't backing down. You can't.
But numbers don't lie.
Oh, Tony. Yo, Tony. You sitting over there next to me.
I'm just saying.
Numbers don't lie.
If you go by
Listen, I'm not. You gotta remember.
Jared's won
This
3
ain't the
minutes.
first time I've thrown out Soulja Boy in these type of conversations. This is how I
Don't
do.
put Soulja Boy.
When y'all throw these number things out there,
Machiavelli the Don is in conversation.
don't talk numbers. I'm gonna throw out Soulja Boy. So we saying numbers.
Because I will see you guys next week.
Soulja Boy wiping a lot of niggas out. Is he niggas' best rappers?
Jared, you just said numbers.
Is Soulja Boy, the Soulja Boy got statues in other countries?
We ain't talking about that though. We ain't talking.
Jared, Soulja Boy has had grown men going, you.
We ain't talking about that.
And Tupac got motherfuckers fucking throwing up the W to this day.
Google the numbers.
Yo, Tony, hold me back, yo. This nigga's getting disrespectful. Hold me back. Why lucky you holding me back, Tony? You supposed to hold me back. You supposed to be my better half. Hold me back.
You want to go to bed?
we got a mill.
And who?
Soldier.
Is a mill more than 75?
I don't see.
You looked it up? You really looked it up?
He looked it up. My phone's right there, God.
Let's go. Let's it.
Disrespect. Yo,
It's a
Tom,
billboard 75.
The fuck? Feel me, my nigga.
You gotta put it in subtitles. Yeah. So that's what last time I checked it was 75.
1 million.
Who?
Soldier Boy. Just 1 million?
Just
No way.
1 million. He said 75 million.
Look up how many Tupac sold. See, Thomas has the information.
Does Thomas have the right information?
Yes, he does. He got
There's no way Soulja Boy only sold 1 million.
Kiss Me Through the Phone sold more than 1 million.
Nigga,
For Tupac.
How much?
I ain't know it.
Yeah, what are you looking at right now?
What is a you song? What did that song do?
So 55 is more than 1 million, right?
Tupac did 125 mil.
More than 1 million, right?
That's definitely more than 75.
That's a lot.
That's what your favorite rapper. You don't even know his numbers.
That's off the top of my head, though.
So you.
And he's the first solo rapper to be inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of
See this
Fame.
world, he ain't even speaking facts. We got somebody.
I put my nigga up there, though.
though.
I put him up there. Off the cuff, threw him up there. And he's the first solo rapper to be inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. He paved the way for Jay-Z to get in.
So Jared, who's better, Eminem or Tupac?
Tupac, why are you even asking that question, bro? Why are we even having this discussion?
Eminem has more records sold than him.
I don't give a
He's
fuck.
top 5 all time.
How you gonna throw out numbers and then when God?
So now you're throwing out more than that's how you guys are trying to
You
jump.
you went that
My
way.
bad.
You went from being opinionated to want to go to.
So what?
But in
What was
your
Soulja
facts
Boy's?
wrong.
So what I
Tupac?
could find, all it was saying was 1 million.
Yeah, that's all.
But Soulja Boy, that's what it is. I looked.
Just 1 million?
No way it's 1 million though.
That motherfucker sold 100 ringtones, and y'all saying that he's influential. Bullshit. So, fellas,
That's weird.
you guys are just wasting your time looking shit up. So,
We just know Tupac is your favorite guy. That's it.
that's right. That's right. My brother.
That's all.
So, fellas, Jordan, don't waste your time. We're gonna wrap this up. So, I want to thank you guys. As always, I appreciate you. And I want to thank you guys also. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share our videos. And follow us on Instagram at the show RI. I don't know why I always stutter on that bitch.
Is Drake better than Tupac?
Yo, Tony, stop with that disrespectful shit, B.
Numbers don't lie.
Jordan, hush him up. So anyway, make sure if you guys want the merch, the show merch, like this hat, these cups, Pig and Kiani had the sweaters on last couple episodes. Make sure you lock in with Pig, Gladiator Glow on Instagram. And if you want the Coquito, like right now, you need to hit Kiani's line at Kiani Knows Coquito because some things be bussin'. And shout out to you guys again and salute. You stay blessed. We out.
We out, baby.
Yeah.